attempt to solve your 10th CBSE term 2 question paper. The first question is solve the quadratic equation x square plus 2 root 2x minus 6 is equal to 0 and we need to solve for x. So guys, I will write the equation. The equation is x square plus 2 root 2x then minus of 6 is equal to 0. Here, you can't use the factorization method and all. So, I'm going to use your quadratic formula. That is nothing but your minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. I'm going to use this particular formula in order to find the roots of this equation. Here, what is the value of b? That is 2 root 2. So, minus b will be nothing but minus of 2 root 2. Minus of 2 root 2 is minus of 2 root 2. I am just finding the value of minus b as your b value is 2 root 2. Then plus or minus of root of b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. Guys, I need to write 4ac, okay? So, my b square minus 4ac. Now, your value of b is 2 root 2. So, b square will be nothing but 2 root 2 square. 2 root 2 square is 4 into 2. Because 2 root 2 square is nothing but 2 square into root 2 square, that is 4 into 2, that is equal to 8. Then minus of 4 into a into c. 4 into a into c nothing but 4 into 1 into minus 6. 4 into 1 into minus 6 will be nothing but minus 24. So 8 minus of minus 24 will be 8 plus 24, then divided by 2a. 2a is nothing but 2 into 1 because a value is 1. So divided by 2. Now guys, just try to solve this. It's not a big matter. So minus 2 root 2 plus or minus of root of 32 divided by 2. Now what you are supposed to do is, you can write this root of 32 as minus 2 root 2 plus of 4 root 2 plus or minus of 4 root 2 divided by 2. Now, when you put the symbol as plus, you will be getting the one of the root as root 2. And when you put the symbol as minus, you will be getting the another root as minus 3 root 2. So, these two values are the roots of this particular equation. For the first question, the answer is root 2 and minus 3 root 2 just by using this quadratic formula. Why I am putting plus or minus? Because there are two roots. When you put plus, you get root 2. When you put minus, you get minus 3 root 2 and that's the roots of this particular equation. And that's all about this question. So, the next question is, the second question is, which term of the AP arithmetic progression minus 11 by 2, minus 3, minus 1 by 2 is 49 by 2. So, I will rub this guys. The second question what they are asking is, which term of the AP minus 11 by 2, minus 3, minus 1 by 2 is 49 by 2. I will write the sequence here, okay. So, the sequence is minus 11 by 2, minus 3, minus 1 by 2. Then they are asking which term of this particular AP is minus 49 by 2. They are asking which term of this particular arithmetic progression is 49 by 2. How will you find this? We know that this is arithmetic progression and we are supposed to find which term of this arithmetic progression is 49 by 2 and that is something they are asking in the question. How will you find this? Use your general term formula. That is nothing but your nth term formula. Your general term formula is nothing but an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is a general term formula that you guys know already. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Your general term is nothing but nth term. Correct now? Your general term is nothing but nth term. So, your nth term an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, here, in order to find the answer for this question, there is nothing but this particular sequence is in arithmetic progression. They are asking in this which term is 49 by 2. If I need to find that value, I need to take your an as 49 by 2. Correct now? If I need to find the answer for this question, I need to take your AN as 49 by 2. When you take your AN as 49 by 2, I will get this particular formula as 49 by 2 is equal to A plus. What is the value of A? That is your first term. That's nothing but minus 11 by 2 plus of N minus 1 into D. D means what? What is the value of D? D is nothing but the difference. Difference is nothing but minus 3 minus of 11 by 2. Minus 3 minus of 11 by 2 is nothing but minus 3 minus of 11 by 2 is what? Minus 6 plus 11. I think you will be getting the difference value is 5 by 2. Correct, na? That's what you will get, right? Because the common difference value D is nothing but minus 3 minus of minus 11 by 2. Minus 3 minus of minus 11 by 2 is minus 3 plus 11 by 2. Minus 3 plus 11 by 2 is 5 by 2. Now, if we find the value of N, we are completed. We would have completed the question. Okay, so just try to find out the value of N. When you find out the value of N, just solve this particular equation. Take this minus 11 by 2 the LHS. When you take, you will be getting the same equation as 60 by 2. Because 49 by 2 plus 11 by 2 is 60 by 2. That is equal to N minus 1 into 5 by 2. So your N minus 1 will be nothing but 60 by 2 divided by 5 by 2. That is nothing but into 2 by 5. Reciprocating. You know now? These things are all basic. Okay. This will get cancelled. So you will get your N minus 1 as 12. Because 60 by 5 is 12. So your N is equal to 13. So your 13th term is only 49 by 2. So the answer for this question is your 13th term. What is for this particular sequence, which term is 49 by 2 is this? Your 13th term is only 49 by 2. I just found it using your general term formula. So that's all, guys. So let us move on to the next question. Your third question is, a solid piece of metal in the form of a cuboid of dimension 11 cm into 7 cm into 7 cm is melted to form n number of solid spheres of radii 7 by 2 cm each. Find the value of n. So that's the question. I will wrap this. So how will I find the answer for that question? That's your third question, right? So third question, a solid piece of metal in the form of cuboid of dimension 11 cm into 7 cm is melted to form n number of solid spheres of radii 7 by 2 cm each. Find the value of n. So guys, if they are saying solid sphere, okay, they are saying solid sphere, so it's very simple. You need to equate the volume of the cuboid and n into volume of the sphere. I hope you understand now. You need to equate the volume of the cuboid and n into volume of sphere. So they are saying the dimension of the cuboid is 11 into 7 into 7. So the volume of the cuboid formula is nothing but LBH. So 11 into 7 into 7 only. That will be your volume of that particular cuboid. Correct now? The dimension of the cuboid is 11 cm, 7 cm, 7 cm. So your volume will also be 11 into 7 into 7. And that will be equal to n times of your volume of sphere. N times of volume of sphere. What is volume of sphere formula? Volume of sphere formula is nothing but 4 by 3 pi r cube. That's the volume of sphere formula. So using that formula, I can write the same equation as n into 4 by 3 into what is the value of pi? 22 by 7 into r cube. R cube is nothing but what is the value of r that is given in the question? They are given the radii of each solid sphere is 7 by 2 cm. So you will get 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Okay. Now just try to cancel out and find the value of n. So you can cancel this 7 and 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 this 7. So you can cancel like that, and this 11 and this 22 you will get 2. Now after this you can cancel out these values and you can cancel this 4 and 2 into 2. So finally I think you will get the equation as 1 is equal to n by 3. That's what you will get now. Just try to solve this, okay. most of the terms will get cancelled and you will be left out with 1 is equal to, because guys, in the LHS all the terms is cancelled. That means you are left out with 1, not 0. These are all basic things, okay? You will be left out with 1, that is equal to n by 3. So your n will be nothing but 3. Your n will be nothing but 3. So 3 solid spheres, what they are saying? So 3 solid sphere can be made by that particular cuboid. Okay, that's the answer. So 3 number of solid spheres can be made using that cuboid when it is melted. Okay, so n is equal to 3, that is 3 solid spheres. That's all guys. Let us move on to the next question. After this is third question. Okay, after this the questions that we have are diagrammatic, so directly we can move on to the sixth question. Okay, the sixth question is, find the sum of first 20 terms of an AP whose nth term is given as an is equal to 5 minus 2n. An is equal to 5 minus 2n. Okay, so find the sum of first 20 terms of an AP whose nth term is given as an is equal to 5 minus 2n. So they are asking first 20 term sum. So guys, we know that is an arithmetic progression, right? AP. So what is sum of n terms on AP? Sum of n terms on AP is nothing but n by 2 into a plus l. Correct now? That is the sum of n terms of an AP formula. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term. So guys, for this, we know the number of terms. They are asking sum of first 20 terms of the AP. Correct now? They are asking sum of first 20 terms on AP. That means your n should be equal to 20. That's very simple. It's a kind of obvious thing. Because I'll repeat once again. They are asking find the sum of first 20 terms of an AP whose nth term is given as an is equal to 5 minus 2n. Your an is nothing but your general term. That means nth term. Now, in order to find the sum of first 20 terms of this particular AP, I will use this formula because this formula is very easier. We are having another formula like n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into t, but this formula is very easy. So I will use this. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term. So here, we know the value of n. So they are asking sum of first 20 terms, right? So 20 by 2 into first term plus last term. Do we know the value of first term plus last term? Of course not. So just use the general term. Okay. Why they are giving general term first? They are giving general term to find out the value of first term and last term. Correct now? They are giving the value of general term to find out the your first term and last term. How will you find out the first term A? Just put your n as 1. When you put your n as 1, I will get the same an as 3. I will get the same an as 3. Correct now? Yes, of course. So when you put your n as 1, you will get your first term. Sorry, this is not an, this is your a. So your first term is nothing but your a. So a will be nothing but just put n as 1 in this general term. You will get 5 minus 2, that is equal to a is equal to 3. Your last term will be nothing but put n as 20. Because guys, they are asking sum of first 20 terms on AP. They are asking sum of first 20 terms on AP. You should find out the value of, you need to find out the value up to 20. The last term should be 20. So your last term should be, last term is 20. So when you put your n as 20, you will get same expression as, you will get the same expression as 5 minus, you get the same expression as 5 minus 40. So 5 minus 40 is nothing but minus 35. Correct now? That's what you will get, right? So 5 minus 40 is equal to minus 35. So 20 by 2 into a plus l will be equal to 3 plus minus 35. So 20 by 2 is equal to 10. So 10 into 3 plus of minus 35 will be 3 minus 35, that is equal to minus 32. So the final answer is minus 320, and that is the sum of first 20 terms of this particular AP. Okay. So why I took your last term as 35 is because guys, we are asking sum of first 20 terms of an AP. So of course you need to put your n as 20. It's a kind of obvious thing. I can't explain these things. So sum of first 20 terms of an AP is minus 320. That's the answer for this question. So let us move on to the next question. So our next question is, we'll see. Guys, that's the 8th question. Okay. So they are saying in the figure, AB is tower of height 15 meter. A man standing on its top observes two cars on the opposite sides of the tower with the angle of depression 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. Find the distance between two cars. That's the question. So they are given on figure, guys. I mean diagram. Okay, not figure. On diagram. So where can I draw? Okay, what diagram? Yeah, diagram is like this. Then, okay. Guys, at these two places, the car is there. Let me say this point as A, let me say this point as B. So, the two cars are in these two positions. So, I will repeat the question again. In this figure, AB is the tower of height. I don't need to say as AB, okay. I will say it as some other one. Okay, let me say this point as E. Let me say this point as D. Now, they are saying AB is a tower of height 50 meter. So, this is the tower, okay. This is the tower. So, AB, this is the tower. Guys, sorry, I thought they are saying some other as tower. Okay, this is tower. So, they are saying AB is the tower of height 50 meter. This is that tower. And that tower height is 50 meter. And now, they are saying a man standing on its top. Here, one man is standing. At this point A, one man is standing and seeing these two cars. I mean, he is observing these two cars, and this is the horizontal level. I mean, horizontal line. Okay. So, this line is the horizontal line which is parallel to the ground surface. What is horizontal line? Horizontal line is nothing but an imaginary line that is parallel to the ground surface. Okay. And they are saying a man standing on his top and observes two cars on the opposite sides of the tower. This position and this position, there are two cars. Let me say this as one car. Okay, I am saying this is one car. Here also there is one car. Now, they are saying that with the angle of depression 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. They are saying that angle of depression is 30 degree and here the angle of depression is 45 degree. I will repeat once again, guys. That man in this position A is seeing two cars that is situated in the position E and T. In E, the angle of depression is 30 degree. To see D, your angle of depression 45 degree. Basically, what is angle of depression? Your application of trigonometry. Your angle of depression is nothing but the angle made by the line of sight. Your angle made by the line of sight and the horizontal line when you are weaving down. Okay. Your angle of depression is nothing but the angle made by the line of sight and your horizontal level when you are weaving down. Only when you are weaving down, that's very important. When you are weaving up, that angle is angle of elevation. Correct now? You know that things already. That's the concept of application of trigonometry. So angle of diffraction, that's the definition. They are saying this angle is 30 degree, this angle 45 degree. Then of course this angle will be 30 degree and this angle will also be 45 degree. How? Think how? If this angle is 30 degree, how this angle will be 30 degree? It's a very basic concept, guys. In parallel and transversal lines concept, you would have studied that alternate interior angles are same. Correct now? Alternate interior angles are same as this horizontal line and this ground surface is parallel. Because as I said earlier, if you heard, I had said that your horizontal line is an imaginary line that is parallel to the ground. So this line and this line are parallel. If this angle is 30 degree, then of course this angle is also 30 degree. Okay, va? Because using your parallel and transversal lines concept. Because these two angles are alternate interior angle and this 45 degree, this 45 degree alternate interior angle, and that's why I am saying this angle is 30 degree, this angle is 45 degree. Now, they are asking us the distance between these two cars. They are asking us the distance between these two cars. How will we find that? Let me say that this distance as x. I am saying this distance as x and let me say this distance as y. I'm saying like that. That means the distance between tar and car 1 is x. The distance between tar and tar means tower, okay? Distance between tower and your car 2 is y. That's what I'm saying now. Now, let us first find the value of x. How will we find the value of x? It's very simple, guys. Use your tan 30 degree. Okay? Use your tan 30 degree. Why I'm using tan 30 degree means here we know the value of opposite. And we are supposed to find the value of adjacent. That means we need to use your tan theta only. Because tan theta is nothing but opposite by adjacent. That is why I'm gonna use that. Because guys, in tan theta only we'll be using our opposite by adjacent. So that is why I'm using your tan 30 degree. Your tan 30 degree will be nothing but opposite by adjacent, that is 50 by x. What is the value of tan 30 degree? That is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to 50 by x. So x will be nothing but 50 root 3. 50 root 3, okay? So the value of x is nothing but 50 root 3. That means the distance between the first car and tower. So this distance is 50 root 3. And now we need to find the distance between tower and car 2. How will I find that? Same. Find the value of tan of 45 degree. Why I am using tan of 45 degree? Why I am using tan theta means here we are having opposite value and we are supposed to find adjacent means I need to use your tan theta, because in tan theta only we are having opposite by adjacent, and that is why I am using this particular formula. Okay, va? So what is the value of tan of 45 degree? Opposite by adjacent. Your opposite is 50, adjacent is y. Adjacent is y. That means the distance between your tower and car 2. So what is tan of 45 degree? Tan of 45 degree is nothing but 1. So 1 is equal to 50 by y. If 1 is equal to 50 by y, then y will be nothing but 50. Your y will be nothing but 50 meter. Here also meter. Now we have found the value of x, that is 50 root 3, and we have found the value of y, that is 50 meter. So they are asking the distance between these two cars. That means that is nothing but your x plus y. Your x is nothing but 50 root 3 meter. Then your y is nothing but 50. Just try to add it up. So you will get the answer as 50 into 1 plus root 3 meter. Guys, root 3, use the root 3 value. What root 3 value? I think your root 3 value is 1.7. That's right. So use that and get the answer. So finally you should tell the answer as meters. Okay, 50 into 1 plus root 3. Root 3 value you should know, 1.7 into 1.717, I think. Okay, so use the root 3 value, just solve it and you will be getting the answer in terms of meter only. So I will say this itself answer, 50 into 1 plus root 3 meter. That's all, guys. Let us move on to the next question. Our next question is, I will say, okay guys, now the next question is your 12th question, because in between we are only having that construction problem. The construction problem is not that important. I'm not saying that important, it's very easy now, so I don't need to do that. So you itself do. And the 12th question is, in 12th question we are having two choices. First problem A is a 2-digit number is such that the product of its digits is 24. If 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits, 1 minute guys, duster, okay. A 2-digit number such that the product of its digits is 24. If 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits interchange their places. Find the number. So guys, we are saying that's a 2-digit number. Okay. Wait, I will read once again. A 2-digit number such that the product of the digits is 24. If 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits interchange their places. Find the number. So let me say that your xy is that number. I am saying that your xy is that number. Xy is that number. Now they are saying product of its digits is 24. That means your x into y is 24. xy is that number and they are saying x into y is equal to 24, and also they are saying if 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits interchange their places. Very important. If 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits interchange their places. For xy, how can I write that xy number? I can write that xy number as 10x plus y. Can't I write like this? Guys, these things you should know. Because while solving linear equation in two variables, you would have studied this even 8th, 9th standard. You can represent a number xy as 10x plus y, correct now? Because x is in 10th place. 10th place means 10 into x. These things you should know already because these are all basic. These are all basic, okay? So I can represent this xy as, the number xy as 10x plus y. If 18 is subtracted from this, if you do minus 18, you will get it as, your digits are interchanged. Interchanged means this will become as yx. Then I can write this yx as 10y plus x. Can't I write like that? Because your y is in 10th place now. When the digits are interchanged, you will get it as yx, where your y will be your 10th place and x is your 1st place. So 10y plus x. So I can write the same equation as 10x plus y. I can take 10y plus x to the LHS. When I take, I will get minus 10y minus x and take this minus 18 to the right hand side. I will get it as equal to 18. Now guys, now what you will do? 10x minus x is 9x. Then y minus 10y is 9y. That is equal to 18. That is equal to 18. So x minus y will be nothing but 2. Because guys, when you take 9 common, you will get 9 into x minus y is equal to 18. So your x minus y will be 18 by 2. That is 18 by 9. That is equal to x minus y is equal to 2. Just by solving this particular equation, so x minus y will be 2. Now we know that x into y is equal to 24. If x into y is equal to 24, I can write your y as 24 by x, correct now? I can write your y as 24 by x. That's a basic thing that I can use from this equation. So in this particular equation, I will put your value of y as 24 by x. When I put like that, I will get the same equation, x minus 24 by x. I'm just putting a value of y as 24 by x using this equation. That will be equal to 2. So this is nothing but x square minus 24 by x is equal to 2. Now just take this x to the right hand side, then you will get is equal to 2x. Now make this particular equation as a quadratic one, then you will get the same equation, x square minus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0. What they are asking? Okay, they are asking as a number only. Okay. Now just use your factorization method. You will write here x minus y is equal to 2. I just wrote what I rubbed now. Okay, so we need to just try to solve this particular equation. So I think you can factorize. So you can factorize as x square minus 6x plus 4x minus 24 is equal to 0. Now this is what you will get when you split the middle term. Okay, so after this, x into x minus 6 plus 4 into x minus 6. 4 into x minus 6. So I will get the same equation as quadratic factorized form as x plus 4 into x minus 6. That is equal to 0. That means your x can be 4, your x can be minus 4, or otherwise it can be plus 6. Correct now? Your x can be minus 4 or otherwise it can be 6. Here I will choose it as 6, guys, because think carefully. Your x can't be negative. You need to think, okay? Think and say. I'm not just saying. Think, okay? Think well. So your x is 6. If your x is 6, just by using the equation only. While solving this equation, I'll get the value of x as minus 4 as 6. Definitely your x should be 6. When your x is 6, what will be the value of y here? Your value of y will be nothing but 4. Your value of y is 4. How? Just by using this equation. Your y is equal to 24 by x. If your x is equal to 6, your y will be 24 by 6. So your y is equal to 4. So that number is something but 64. Because that number is something but xy. Xy is 64. 64 means 64. That is all. So 64 is the answer for that question. Okay, this is the A only. This is A choice. Let us move on to the B choice. 1 minute, guys. Let us move on to the B choice. The B choice is, this is A choice and the answer is, for the 12th question, this is A choice. The answer is 64. Okay, va? Now, let us move on to the B choice. 12th A choice is 64. So, B choice is, the difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the greater number. Find the two numbers. This is the B subdivision of 12th. This is your choice. Either you can attend A or either you can attend B. So, difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the greater number. Find the two numbers. So, yes, they are saying difference of the two numbers is, difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. That means, let me take one number as x and another number as y here. Then we get the same equation, x square minus y square as 180. Correct now? X square minus y square as 180, because they are saying difference of the squares is, difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. So, x square minus y square is 180. Now, they are saying square of the smaller number is 8 times the greater number. They are saying square of the smaller number is 8 times the greater number. Here, of course, we know that your y square should be the smaller number now. I mean, your y should be smaller number now. From this equation itself, I can say that your y should be smaller number. If your y is smaller number, they are saying the square of the smaller number. That means your y square is 8 times the larger number. Okay, 8 times the greater number. So, y square is equal to 8x. That's what I could say now. Why I am saying your y as a smaller number, guys? It's a very simple, guys. X square minus y square is equal to 180 means, x square minus y square is equal to 180 means, then of course your y should be smaller. If you are subtracting a number, if you are subtracting two numbers and if you want to get the answer is positive, then of course your second number should be less than first number. Then only you will get a positive number. I mean the positive integer as the new difference now. Correct now? To subtract two numbers and if you want to get the answer as positive, then your second number should be less than the first number. So then of course your y should be less than the first number, because you are getting a positive answer as the positive value as the answer. That means your y should be less than x. Don't care about the square. So your y should be less than x. So the square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. That is equal to y square is equal to 8x. Now they are asking find the two numbers. So guys, it's a very easy task now. We know that your y square is equal to 8x. If y square is equal to 8x, I can write this equation as x square minus 8x equal to 180. I can write like this just by using this particular equation. I am just putting this equation in this equation. When I put your y square as 8x in this equation, I will get the same equation as x square minus 8x is equal to 180. X square minus 8x is equal to 180. Okay, va? Now, just try to convert this into a quadratic equation. Then you will get the same equation, x square minus 8x minus 180 is equal to 0. This is what you will get when you convert this equation as quadratic form. Now, what you can do? You can factorize or otherwise you can use the quadratic formula itself. Correct now? You can factorize or otherwise you can use the quadratic formula. So, by what you can factorize is, wait guys, we need to think. 180 we are having. By what we can factorize? 6, 4, no, 3, 6, minus 8. Yes guys. You can factorize this as x square minus 18x plus of 10x minus of 180. Can't I factorize like this? I can split the minus 8x as minus 18x plus of 10x, because minus 18 into plus 10 is only minus 180. Guys, I just I'm just thinking, okay? Because now only I saw the paper and directly I'm saying, okay? So you will get the same equation, x square minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 is equal to 0. Now just use your regrouping terms method. You will get the same equation as x into x minus 18 plus of 10 into x minus 18. That will be equal to 0. That means your x plus 10 into x minus 18 is equal to 0. That means your x is nothing but minus 10 or 18. Your x can be minus 10 or 18, but guys, your x can't be negative number. So your x is positive, that is equal to 18. So your x value is equal to 18. If your x value is equal to 18, what will be your y value? We have found one of the number as 18. One number is 18. That means your value of x. Then another number, how will you find this? Use this equation. Use this equation, y square is equal to 8x. So if your x value is equal to 18, then your y square will be 8 into 18. 8 into 18 because your x value is 18. So your y square, okay, I will rub this. We don't need it now. If your x value is 18, then your y square will be equal to 8 into 18. 8 into 18 is what? 8 into 18 is 144, okay? So y square is equal to 144. Then your y will be nothing but 12, and that's the answer. So your y value is equal to 12. So one number is x, another number is y. So one number is 12 and another number is, sorry, one number is 18 and another number is 12, and that's the answer for the question. I found the second number using this equation because y square is equal to 8x. So 8 into 18 is 144. Correct, Nandina? Correct, Dana? So 8 into 18 is 144 only. So y square is equal to 144. Then y will be root of 144. That is equal to your 12. So one number is 18, another number is 12. That's all, guys. I will solve the remaining sections equation in another video. That's all, guys. Thank you. Make education simple.